motion to bring the meeting to order.
Yes,
Second.
this is the Bicycle and Pedestrian Safety Committee, and we do need more members, so we could use a couple, right?
Mhm.
2 to 3
Two.
more if anybody's interested in joining us. Just I think on the town hall website, there's stuff, a way to sign up, right?
Or they can visit town hall in person.
Yeah, right, yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
okay.
They may need to send an email or a letter.
Yeah, there's a form you fill out, so.
Yeah, it's not hard. Okay, that's that, so. What do we think?
Okay, what are we talking
I'm
about?
not-
Yeah,
What?
so
I'm
so
not
the
even-
last time that we were here, we had talked a bit about what we wanted our mission statement to look like.
Yeah,
And I don't know if you have that with you, that we could maybe spend our time today to finalize that, so that at least we have our mission statement in order, ready to go, and then we can sort of veer off from there, right?
Yeah.
We had taken some notes.
I just don't know that I have it. Here we go.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had,
this is it right
The
here.
goals.
yeah, I printed
that's
out
the
a
goal.
couple of them. The one from
Yeah, I
Knoxville.
was supposed to find, I was supposed to condense it to
Right, right.
one,
But that's okay, we can do that together now.
yeah.
We can use this time for that now,
Mhm.
so.
It's just right there.
So here's your page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it already
So
has
what's
some-
up there?
That's it, promote.
Adam's still there.
Right? Oh, yeah, Eric is
Oh,
no
yeah,
longer
I
on the
know they
board,
got
we need to.
I saw that because
The table's
kettle is
dirty.
spelled wrong. We're not traveling by flower
Oh,
petal.
goodness, I didn't notice that.
We're floating on a flower petal.
Right, right, right.
So why don't you make a list to contact town
Yeah.
hall for a couple of edits on
Yes.
your website. And also, I reached out to Adam Nowicki today via email to see if he would contact the town to remove his name from
Yeah.
the committee.
Oh, right, because Adam, right. So he has to do that himself, because he
Yes.
did notify us that he was stepping down.
Correct.
Yeah, but
He has to talk to the administrative assistant,
Formally kind of let it
Formally.
Oh, okay,
either on the phone or in writing.
okay.
And I think they still have the other, Amy, that had shown
She's
interest.
not on that.
She's
list.
not on here, so maybe
Maybe
she didn't
find
get
out.
sworn in, but
Right, if she didn't go
at
in.
one point in time, they said 2 people needed to be removed.
Okay, it looks like one at this point, so
Right.
we can,
My pen's already gone.
you need a pen?
That I have, because I have my work bag with me today.
It still has ink in there, but it's not.
Yeah.
Spots on there.
You got one?
Lots of
All right.
Okay. So,
That's-
so the edit, right, and then
Yeah.
for Adam to be,
Yeah, town hall edit
remind
names.
him to take himself off.
pedal to pedal.
Yeah.
Petal. So when we think about a mission statement, right, so we have one line, right, that says when we started and what we're, very basically hoping to do. And so when we look at other, like we have Fairhaven there, we have Dartmouth there, I'm a firm believer in, we don't have to completely recreate the wheel if there's other stuff out there that we can kind of
No, we
use
just
as
take them and
narrative.
put them together.
So, do you want to read it out, Laurie, and we can,
Yeah. Let's see what we have. This is Fairhaven.
And this, I'll put Dartmouth back up.
Yeah, Dartmouth was a good one.
Yeah.
Laurie, that's a good one right
And
there.
I can
The
also,
statement, the goals.
you're right, that is a good one, because that is,
And
I
let
mean,
me-
what
let me
we've
do
talked
one more.
about, is the concept of connecting New Bedford through Acushnet to Fairhaven,
Mhm.
right? So that speaks to the regional goal, right?
Regional plan.
Yep.
I mean, I don't
Public
think it would
general
be,
safety.
if we took some of that
Yeah,
and
I
we
have
just put
that
it
one
together with
printed
ours.
here. That's this one. They changed their name.
they did.
Change the name,
They do a lot of fun stuff.
Put a
They
cushion
got
in.
the bike path, so.
put a
that's-
cushion up there.
Right, we
Yeah.
already have that
That's a
massive
difference.
bike path,
We don't
right?
have that.
So the Haven Liberal Retreats Committee funded. I like that name versus
Yeah.
like bikeway or,
Mhm,
something
Livable
that's
streets,
more,
that's a good one.
right?
Catchy.
is an advisory committee to the select board, which is what we are, right? Our mission is to make our town the most bicycle and pedestrian-friendly community on the south coast. That's
One
a
of you would know, I don't,
strong,
yeah.
right, that's a strong statement.
Yeah, I don't know about encouraging alternative modes of transportation. It sounds like it would be nice in town, but is it safe?
Well, and is
That's
it
why we're here.
realistic, right? Like if you
Yeah.
think
They
about
pro-
the
are
town
they
of
talking
Acushnet
about the bike
versus
path, or are they
Fairhaven,
talking
like you can, in Fairhaven, if you think about Fairhaven, you can get from basically from the bridge, right, coming into Fairhaven, you can get to Stop and Shop, like you can get to
Yeah,
all
oh,
those.
Yeah, now.
You can get,
By
you can get
bus.
to Wareham, no, but by the bike path.
Right,
Yeah.
by the
You can
bike
get,
path.
you can even get, I think as far now as,
All the way to
I was
Mattapoisett.
gonna say,
Yeah.
cross, I forget the name of it now, but on Route 6, after Stop and Shop, there's where there's a little restaurant and,
Oh.
but they have that in place, right? We don't have that here, like our
No, no,
community
so
is.
that's why ours can't be this.
Right,
Spread out.
right.
Spread out.
But
We don't
they,
have,
I think what they're implying here is they're trying to make every street livable as much as possible.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So
definitely.
by
Right.
design, so if you're gonna redo a street, you're gonna
make sure it's
consider
got
the
shared
speed.
space.
Streets can be designed for lower speeds. So
Mhm.
trees, lower speeds, bike head narrower lanes, bicycle and pedestrian
Sure, yeah.
accommodations.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, so I mean, I think that if we,
Oh, this is Dartmouth. I was trying to see who it was.
yeah, that's the goals, right? So, I mean, I think
and this, I'll put that one back up.
the mission of the Dartmouth Pathways Committee is to improve bicycle and pedestrian infrastructure in Dartmouth through advocacy and education while supporting, I like that one, like I like
Mhm.
that it
That's a good
speaks
one right
to
there.
the local commitment as well as the regional commitment.
Yeah.
Again, we don't have to take it verbatim, we don't have to take it word for word, but, what is it we want to do? We want to make it so that families can ride bicycles, go walking, running, what have you, safely in Acushnet. And right now, you can't quite do that, right? I mean, some of the streets have sidewalks, not all, and the sidewalks themselves are,
And disrepair.
right, they're a challenge, they're a
Yes.
challenge.
Mhm.
So that, I think, is, that's what we're hoping to do,
Mhm.
right? We're hoping to make it safer.
Mhm.
And then beyond that is connecting, New Bedford to Acushnet to
Acushnet.
Fairhaven, so that we can be a part of the larger bike route. But
Mhm.
starting with safety, I would think.
Mhm. That's the key. Safety. So,
Yeah, prioritize safety when designing your streets, redoing your streets.
I have two different ones for Were they the Fairhaven Bikeway Committee before?
Yes.
Okay, because they had a different one back then than they have on the website. It was a little bit different. Because we could do that, make streets and paths, well, not paths, streets safe for all users, and to educate cyclists, pedestrians, and motorists on safe and lawful road use. That is one very important,
Yeah,
so something like that. That's
Yeah.
kind of what we want to do, make the
Yeah.
roads and,
and even that's the part two.
yeah,
of it,
that's the
right?
next part, yeah, working with the,
So do we, is
we
it,
don't need this part, but something like this here.
yeah. So I mean, basically, we're just literally putting a cushion where Fairhaven is,
Yeah.
right? And is there anything that we want to add or take away?
What is the first part saying dedicated? We don't need to put that in. Did you see it?
No,
Not this part, but like, maybe not word for word, but the same idea. That's just
Push
the
on the
old
street,
one,
yeah.
that makes sense. It's what I just said about the.
yeah, it's fine. I think it's fine. We can,
Working with local
we
state.
can take some of that stuff and put it together. We'll make this
Yeah,
a big
that's
project.
Right.
No, I know, so we'll do this.
We'll kill ourselves.
Exactly. Yeah, adding that onto our
Town
first
hall
sentence that we have,
website.
Mhm.
right, that says when we were created.
Oh, that's what that, yeah, their
Right?
website is the.
For us,
Was that the other one, Lauren?
Yeah, that's.
yeah, this is the one that we
Yep,
are,
that's the other one.
are
It fits.
Mhm.
borrowing from,
Yes.
because it's to the point and
Yes,
it's,
it is.
Yeah.
yeah, I like it.
That sounds good, you know, if they don't mind, if we could take their, I don't think they'd mind if we took their
Just reword it a
statement
little bit.
and put a cushion in there.
Make it ours a little bit.
Right,
They've already moved on, they're for
Yeah,
him.
That's right, so
they're
this is-
different. They're
this is old news.
Right, right, okay. So you will put that together into a,
Yes, I'm gonna put it right here with the other thing about the town hall and the names and the misspelling.
and then we need to formally vote on it and make it our mission.
Yeah, next time.
Okay,
So, one of the things that we had thrown around is whether or not, you know, like, this sort of a process is an incredibly slow process, right? Like I said earlier,
Yeah.
we're not gonna have, you know, shareable streets, and we're not gonna have repaved sidewalks by June, right? That's not gonna happen. So, are there things, right, so are there things that we can work on that feel doable to give us a little bit of, you know, like we had, 2 meetings ago, whatever, we had talked about the ride to school thing, but that felt
Yeah.
too quick.
just, yeah,
Of a
that's
turnaround,
a
right?
project.
That's a project for that, such a short turnaround, but can we maybe,
She's come, actually, not to interrupt you,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
she's coming to our next meeting, the woman.
right, at the end of May?
Safe routes.
Safe routes to school.
Right, right, so maybe there's something that we can do that's
A little
smaller,
yeah.
that just gets the word out there a little bit, that this is something that exists.
Yeah.
And, you know, and more to come, people, like in September, we're gonna have an event or something like that, just to kind
Well,
of,
school will be starting in September, so maybe we can.
that's what I mean, like if we kind of start to get the word out there now, that gives us the entire summer to legitimately work on what we'd want to do,
Yeah.
to have an event in September when school starts back up. I don't know.
No,
I would suggest you also invite the representative over at the school department that works with Safe Routes to School.
Okay.
I believe it's Stephen Willett.
What's the?
Willett.
Louellette.
French.
What was his?
We might
school
want to
what?
verify, I think he's head of the building.
I don't know. But he would be like, he works with the Safe Ride to School.
I believe he went to a Safe Routes to
Safe
School
Routes,
informational meeting, and they are a partner.
mhm.
Acushnet is a partner. I just don't think,
We haven't done anything.
not sure what they've done. They may
Right.
have done a road, a walkability assessment, something like that.
Well, that would be
They call
interesting
it.
for us to, yeah, so maybe
Yeah.
we should.
So
reach out.
Colleen would have done the assessment.
Oh, okay, so she'll have it when she comes.
Right.
Perfect, okay.
So, you could reach out to Colleen first and see if
She
that's a
might know.
good idea to invite
Mhm.
Stephen, and if there's another person
Mhm.
involved with Safe Routes to School over at the school, so that you could all meet. And I think they do have a, like, a walk roll to school in the fall as well.
Oh, okay, so we could maybe
Yeah.
sort of meld with
So
what's
that's what
already
we're gonna do,
existing.
we're gonna work on that?
Yeah, I
Then
think
we're
so.
gonna do that?
If That's,
So that's one thing.
right.
Mhm.
I know the other thing we talked about was the signs, and you sent us
Yeah, there was
pictures.
Mhm.
one on.
Yes, the vulnerable road user law signs, which were, the law was passed, this past January. And one of the elements is you have to give 4 feet to pass
Mhm.
a vulnerable road user. So the state was giving away signs for free, and the DPWs and the towns would apply or request a certain amount of signs. We noticed at our last meeting that we had seen some on Main Street, but those
I haven't
Main.
noticed them yet.
South Main.
those were most likely put up by Mass DOT because it's a state road.
Right.
But I saw one today down here right in front of the police station on Middle Road, and Middle Road is not a state road as far as I know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So I reached out to the DPW today to ask if they put them up, how many they requested, how many more they have,
oh, good.
if you can weigh in on it as to where they're placed. So if I get that information, I'll share it with you.
Yeah, because I know there's a road, Wing Road. A lot of people walk, dogs walk, just walk
And
on that
there's no
road.
sidewalks.
No.
There's
and
no sidewalks, yeah.
no speed limit sign. I'm like,
No,
what's the speed
nowhere.
limit on? Wait a minute,
You're
there's no
right. There's
sign.
none, yeah.
Mhm.
I know, I believe Fairhaven set a townwide.
Yeah, it probably is part of that, but still,
Speed
what is
limit?
it,
Right.
30?
Right.
They should have it posted on that road. That road is busy.
And even those signs, it's interesting to me, right, because it's a person on a bicycle, right?
Right,
And-
it's,
And there's more than just a person on a bicycle, there's families walking with their
Mhm.
dog, people running.
Mm.
So I don't know if,
we
Yeah.
weren't thrilled with that
Right,
when we
because
first
it's-
saw it, yeah.
it,
Mhm.
you know, but at least it's something.
It's something,
Right,
it's a start.
Right, right, yeah. And I mean, I don't know, I know that when you're on a bicycle, you ride your bicycle with traffic. I know that.
Mhm.
I don't know if there's technical rules or guidelines around runners. I will tell you up front, I run facing traffic, because if people don't see me, I at least see them.
And you see them, you
And I
can get out of the
I
way.
can dip out of the
Mm.
way. It's
Get out of
happened
the
where
way.
I've had to jump into bushes because people are, I don't know, there's this old thing that if you go that way without even realizing it, so I don't know if people are looking and they're, but it's, you know, I don't think I would ever, even with signs, feel safe running with my back
No,
to
no.
the traffic.
That's why cyclists they have mirrors.
Right.
Yeah.
so they can
I wanna see who's
Right.
coming up behind
Right,
me.
right.
At least know when I'm in the ditch, who did it.
Right, right.
Is that, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's when they came out with years ago, they used to go on your
Yeah, it goes
glasses
this way.
or on your helmet.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, so anyway,
Mhm.
something to think about, but, all right.
Yeah, that's true, though. It should be not just the bicyclist.
Right, it should be, you know, multiple,
Multiples, yes.
you know,
signs.
but it is what, at least it's something that is recognizing somebody not on a car, but.
And it also includes road workers,
Mhm.
so anybody working on
Yeah,
construction,
so see, why did they
construction.
just put a cyclist on?
Right.
Right, right, so, okay.
So,
So-
if you think of any, we mentioned that last time too, where else do we think? Well, we have to find out first where they already
Right.
are.
And how
Nice
bright.
Lane over here is popular for walking.
Yep.
Little Road is very popular, so if they don't have them in both directions at both ends.
Yeah, Middle Road 9, Wing, Leonard, because people
Leonard
do,
Street.
people do
yeah.
like the
The loop.
loop
Loop
there,
to loop.
right? Yep.
Well, I volunteer to go talk to administrative assistants tomorrow and get some input of who put those signs up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, we ought to do, you know, as far as the roads goes and the gravel and all the debris that's on the roads right now, maybe we should ask the selectmen to send out the street sweeper.
Yeah, it's that time of year.
You know, this time of
Winter
year,
debris.
you know, for the runners, motorcyclists, bicyclists.
Yep.
They don't, yeah, they must have it. Don't they do it every year?
Well, I tell you,
Find
I've
out,
never
right?
seen one out there.
I mean, they do it near me, but that's because it's connected to a push. to
Well, that's a
PG Key, and that's a
PJ
whole
Kid,
other,
and they have to
whole
do
other
that.
issue.
Yes,
Yes,
but they
but,
did that one time a few years back. We complained on Slocum Street, and the selectman came down, he saw it, and within a half an hour,
yeah.
the sweet street, I even took pictures of it, because I couldn't believe it. It was
And
coming down the street.
Being on South Main, so we have regular street sweepers.
Mhm.
I'm not so convinced that they're helpful. Like they kind of muddy it up and I don't,
They take the gravel off.
well, they don't, yeah.
They take the gravel off.
Okay, all right,
They do, and they
Okay.
clean up the litter.
okay.
So, yeah, it's worth
It
it.
does something anyway.
That's something, you gotta start somewhere.
Okay.
So, you know, we have to go in front of the select board, a select meeting, and ask them to do that. That's how you get things done. You have to put it on the
Right,
agenda.
gotta get it on the agenda.
You have to go to the next meeting, and then you sit there and you get up when
Yep.
it's turn to speak.
Yep.
And you say what you say.
Yeah, okay.
So that's how, we should do that.
Yeah.
So you said you want to go and talk to them?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go speak to the administrative assistant tomorrow.
Find
Ask
out
him
about
about
the
those
signs.
signs.
Are there more?
Yeah.
Where's the intended locations?
Mhm.
Can we give them input as to where we think they should go
Right.
as their newest
Mhm.
pedestrian and bicycle safety?
I'll do that
committee?
because I'm available during the day. You ladies work, so
Yes, yes.
No, I don't work.
I'll be your point man.
Okay,
And we'll find out about that.
okay,
You know?
all right.
And what we have to do, get things done. go in front of the select board or what, you know?
Okay. So where does that leave us?
Topic 3 was safe routes to school on your agenda. So we touched on that a little bit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's gonna come next time?
Yes.
Right?
Colleen
For
Pepperell.
May.
She's
May 20, yeah, May
For the,
21st.
for the third attempt, poor thing, to come to a meeting. Okay, all right. So we will, all right.
Okay, so what else we got? Anything else about it?
And the last item
What?
on your agenda was member and website status.
Well, we did that.
And we did that
We
too.
started
So we went out of
first.
order, but
We-
that's all right.
Yes, we touched on everything.
Got it done.
No, that was, okay. So we have, I mean, I feel like this may sound silly, but in a incredibly short period of time, I feel like we actually did some things today versus
Yeah,
we kind of get, we're getting there, like we're getting our groove, so to speak,
Yeah.
as a committee, so, okay. All right. Is there anything
anything else?
for today?
I'd like to promote Bike Month. This is Massachusetts Bike Month. It's
May?
also
That's
National
right, it starts
Bike
tomorrow.
Month, May.
May
I'm
is
sorry,
March,
May is Bike Month.
Okay.
So there are quite a few activities going around locally. We have the Tour de Creme in Mattapoisett on the
Looking for
18th.
volunteers?
I'm sorry, on the 19th of May, we have Bikes and Beers. On the 18th of May, for Haven Livable Streets, we'll be doing a bike ride. You can go on the Mass Bike website, and they have a event calendar, and you can see what's happening throughout the state.
What's Livable Streets doing? A different
They-
ride than their usual, like, monthly one?
That I don't know.
Oh.
They do a monthly ride.
Yeah,
Which
usually.
may be this Saturday, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's
I
always at the beginning.
have
of
to
it.
find the
I
date
haven't- I haven't seen anything yet from that,
for
about the new one.
this month.
So is there, like a general calendar that people, or are these all the town calendars that you're,
So,
Can we put that, all the information on our website?
well, that's what I'm wondering.
yes, you can
That's
have links to Mass
that's
Bike.
why I'm
You
asking.
can have links to the South Coast
Yeah,
Bikeway.
okay.
So we have to go over there to town hall and ask them to put all that together?
Or you can email them.
Yeah, I
send
can
them a
email
Yes,
text.
because if Laurie's gonna follow up with them around the era and.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
follow,
Make
she can
a-
do that at the same time.
Do you know offhand, or do you want to think about it and email me the ones you think we should put up there? or-
Yeah, but
So this is the Mass Bike, Bike Month page, and they do have a
Oh, right there.
events calendar.
Okay.
Sandra, can you send me all that email, send me all those emails and, I mean, all those
Sure,
different functions, and then
sure.
I'll get them to the town,
I can do that.
okay?
Yeah, and then we have the, where's the Tour de Creme?
So that one, this bike month, Mass Bike,
Yes.
is more global, right? So
That's the whole
anybody can
This is
have
anything,
their,
anybody in the state.
yep, can
Yeah.
put their, okay, so that's one that we would definitely want linked
Mhm.
because people,
Right. And if if you decide to do some event, not this year,
No. but
Yeah.
You
then
put-
it will,
place it
yes,
on there.
okay.
And actually, it's not just a bike month calendar anymore, it's a year-round calendar. So
Okay,
you can,
so if we do something for September, we can get it up there.
correct.
At the restart of school. Okay.
So we have the Massachusetts Walk, Bike, and Roll to School Day is Wednesday, May 1st, tomorrow. Sunday is National
National.
Ride a Bike Day, May 5th. Bike to Work Week is May 13th to 19th, and Friday, May 17th is Bike to Work Day.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Right.
So we can take that, just that, save the date and put that on the towns, I mean, can they do that under,
You can have a link,
Yeah.
to Mass Bike's site
I don't
for,
know, how many?
We can have a
how many
link
people-
to that page.
To that page.
Right.
To that page, yeah.
People can go in and scroll and see what they're interested in.
looking to see if he's, no calendar here for events for livable
See,
streets.
oh, they don't have the calendar.
We
So,
have-
yeah, so that's their page off of their, off the town website too.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And Tour de Creme, oh, I have it right there.
Oh, excuse
So
me.
that's Sunday, May 19th, the Mattapoisett Tour de Creme, raising money for the Mattapoisett Rail Trail, the Friends of the Mattapoisett Rail Trail Group, and also Mattapoisett Land Trust. And you can ride 9, 22, or 45 miles, and you get ice cream at various locations throughout. And then you have a party at the end.
I'd need a lot of lactate, that's right.
Yeah, and then there's also Bikes and Beers Farm Coast, which is a for-profit organization, but it's their first time here, and it benefits clean water and the South Coast Bikeway. So Buzzards Bay Coalition and the South Coast Bikeway. And that's on this
Yeah, so we can
Saturday.
at least get those links onto the page so that we start to have some activity.
Yeah, exactly, you have
Yep.
something there.
Yep, okay. Oh, Buzzards Bay, yeah.
Yeah, so we're partnering with them and Bikes and Beers, the South Coast Bikeway.
Lori, do you ride? You ride? Yeah?
I do, yeah, but I'm actually volunteering for that.
They all need
the bikes.
volunteers.
They only volunteer.
Yeah, I think
I'm
I'll
not
be
here.
passing
Yeah.
out the glasses.
Yeah,
Because I would, but I'm not here, so.
Tour de Creme needs some volunteers
more people
for
for that? 'Cause I'm
flaggers,
not
for
signed up.
standing on the side of the
I could
road,
probably do that.
welcoming people at the creamery.
Oh, and you can still have ice cream.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah, they just sent me a reminder today, or a request to share, so I'm
When
sharing.
do I go, like, if I want to sign up to volunteer? do I-
Right here, yep.
Support me. Yeah.
I know I have a link.
Oh, no, that's,
No, that's for the,
but you
If
could probably
you
get
go-
the
if
information there too.
if you just
If
go
you
to Tour de
email them.
Creme, it has it. Or even on their Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
Should have a big volunteer button.
Yeah.
Right here. Volunteer.
Oh, yeah.
But they probably have a specific volunteer somewhere on the Tour de Creme.
They need a new logo. Not toward the creme, the other one.
Yeah, here you go. I don't know how up to date this is, but
Volunteer sign up.
right there.
Oh, yeah, flaggers, okay.
Yeah, creamery volunteer, I would do that if I was here.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
any other announcements from you or?
No, well, the South Coast Bikeway is a 10 community organization, and several of the communities are partnering to with an initiative, Bikes for All. So there's actually a couple of different organizations doing bike giveaways. They collect bikes, they recycle them, and then they distribute them. They repair them. So,
That's nice.
yep, they,
Yeah, like Newport, that's done that for a long time.
right.
But I just recently saw some ad, and they do it in Mattapoisett
I was gonna say,
too.
if there's
Yeah,
something closer to
Mattapoisett,
here.
the Westport Bike Committee collects them year-round, or at least not in the winter, but
Yeah.
most of the year at their transfer station. You can drop a bike or take a bike, so they're not
Mhm.
fixing them, but they're
Oh,
there,
yeah, they just
Yeah,
give
yeah,
them.
keeping them out of the landfill.
Yeah.
There's a couple of bicycle repair people that are fixing them up and either selling them or giving them away.
Nice.
Nice.
And they contact nonprofit organizations and give them to youth and adults. And often we get grant money for helmets as well.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's something that we maybe can look into at some point
Yeah,
as well,
true, yeah.
and have something here.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Bike collecting, I already do bike collecting, they're all in my garage. I need to get around. Right? Well, I don't know, are we all done?
I feel like we
Yeah.
are today,
Yeah.
so I make a motion to adjourn.
Second motion.
Yeah, me too.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 Aye.